to say I'm pissed for Joe because only naturally we can speak to each other and understand where each other is coming from when it comes to this bullshit that we're going through right now. And when I say bullshit, I mean interpersonal bullshit, not the shit that's externally going on right now. I'm talking about interpersonal bullshit and the type of shit that fuels people to fucking go off the deep end. Mm-hmm. So, and I'll let you speak on that.
And I feel like we're all interconnected. You know what I mean? So what people experience when they meet you and when they see you is gonna hold weight. It holds a lot of weight, but I don't think we feel like it holds weight to the point where people be ready to abort mission so quickly. You know what I mean? Abort mission and like they can restart over. But no, what happened in the past did happen.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You can't erase that.
I mean, why would you want to?
We try to erase each other, and off of the strength of us thinking that we can erase each other, we abuse each other. We misuse each other because we like, oh, I'm not gonna see them anyways. I'm gonna go to this, I'm gonna do that. You know, like, it doesn't work that way. You know what I mean? Like, we're real humans. We have real feelings. People do. People are wrong, but that doesn't mean we should keep the energy of harm going on. Someone gotta stop the cycle.
Oh yeah, you can't keep the fight.
You can't keep the fight.
You know, you can't keep the fight because I mean, eventually you end up punching yourself because you're swinging in a ring.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Multiple times and nobody's trying to fight you back.
Yeah.
I mean, the damage is already done. The healing, of course, has to happen.
Yeah.
You know, and I think a lot of people are afraid to heal, so they just use the word.
They use the word the same way they use the word woke. It's like
same way they use the word love.
Same way they use the word beauty. Keep going. What you got?
Oh man.
Tag.
I mean, I like it right there.
Yeah.
Because you know it's a lot of superficial bullshit coming behind the words that people say, and less action. And we're starting to see a lot of action.
And we gotta remember that remember when we talk about love, we talk about beauty, you know, when we talk about all these things, we gotta understand that a lot of these ideas and these definitions that we get from these words that are supposed to be true actions, we get it from other people. We get our definition from people who we observe in the past, present, people who we're looking at to aspire to be like in the future. You know what I mean? It's like we get it from so many different areas, but something that we need to understand with this cold world that we're living in is that the definitions that we've been introduced to are wrong.
The definitions that we've become accustomed to are completely wrong, and we need to figure out a better way to craft the definition behind the action.
Yeah, because the actions are so wrong. The actions are so wrong.
Yeah, for sure. The actions are completely wrong. And it's like, people just got to get used to loving through action, participating through action, and leave the false gods outside of these words, man.
Leave the false gods outside of these words, because it's just false. We got to understand that people are lost. It's okay to say that you're lost.
Right.
Because at least you get a chance to deal with that emotion. It's okay to say you don't know how to love, because at least you get to deal with the emotion. It's okay to say you don't understand what beauty is. At least you get to deal with that emotion. But we feel like we know the definition to these things. And by misusing the word, for example, you think you know what would be a good example of this? When you think you know something but you really don't. For example, you think I don't know, you think a bicycle's a car. You know what I mean?
Oh, right. I mean, but that's some deep Inception type stuff.
It's Inception, yeah, it is.
You know what I mean?
Inception.
Because, I mean, you wouldn't know remote control is a remote control.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Two different households, two different styles of teaching.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like a healthy snack to somebody in their house is some chips.
Yeah.
To somebody else is some dates, some vegetation. So, you know, we need to get a better idea of identifying what these things actually are instead of what they're not.
And you know what's interesting is all these answers, which is interesting because it's like the more I become a loner and I continue to go deep within myself, I start realizing that all the answers starts and finish with me. Example meaning beauty is me.
Yeah.
It's me.
No, truly.
Beauty's you.
Yeah, because that's where the love starts with self.
Yeah.
Because you can't love anybody else properly.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can fake love some people, but if you properly love yourself, you'll take the precautions to protect yourself, to acknowledge yourself through all situations. You know, and I think, man, it's really terrible that they throw this word vote in front of us and we forget to vote for ourselves.
We put all this energy behind, like that same energy we've been putting behind. For example, what were they saying on the box? They're saying on the box, which is of course TV technology is the box. What they say on the box, they say, oh, people have voter fatigue, voter, whatever. Like people have voter fatigue, but people don't have self fatigue from loving themselves.
Voter fatigue?
Yeah, because they've been busy debating about who people should vote for, putting all this energy, this weak energy into these princes.
But you know what? I think that's due to people just not having consistent actions that they need to follow through with, you know, to sustain.
But remember,
you know what I'm saying?
We don't want to because we're running away from self. We don't want to dig deep within ourselves because we got some scary skeletons in there, and we don't want other people to know about it.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's only beneficial to warn your neighbor, your best friend, the skeletons you're dealing with, so you can get a better identification of what that demon is on you.
But how? What's wrong with saying I am the definition of beauty? What's wrong with that? We act like there's something wrong with it. We try to look like someone else. We want to be like what's wrong with saying you are the pinnacle? What's wrong with saying you are love?
Well, I'll say this, you have to uniquely be that through all situations and all presentations of that. And you know, it's so hard to emulate anything around you to be calling yourself uniquely that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you have to know it.
Because you have to know it, but you have to, not only do you have to know it, but you have to show it uniquely every time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
you gotta continue to mold, build yourself, grow. Yeah, that's true.
In a unique way that nobody else can copy or craft.
Cause it's a search, it's a search. Like every anniversary, people think about, oh, I gotta take my love to somewhere else. You know what I mean? I gotta take them somewhere they haven't been before. Like, have you told yourself somewhere you ain't been before?
Right. But you know what? Just like birthdays too. Because if you have a bad birthday, you're gonna overload on the next one. Yeah. And there is no preparation for that love overload you're looking for. True. Because your goal about it is such a terrible way that'll negate the growth of any other birthday that you'll ever have.
That's true.
But that's your personal choice, personal decisions, and the energies you put behind these self-made holidays. Because they're really self-made, because the holiday is only what you make it.
It's only what you make it.
Because they call it a birthday. Everybody got a birthday, but you making your birthday something different.
Right. And we're so forward thinking. We thinking, oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna work on doing this. Or I'm gonna work on getting this 6-pack so I can look like this by the summertime. Just think about you feeling good today before the summertime even comes. You know
right.
The summer, forget the summer. Right now, it's okay. Love yourself right now. Look at your big belly and say, what's up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you right.
Like, look at that scar on your back and say, you feeling great. You know what I mean? It's okay. It's nothing wrong with self-love. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's dealing with these issues of flaws and all these the different things that they've been fighting within themselves. But at the end of the day, we're getting this information from other people who haven't found these loves within themselves. And we're using that as a definition like, oh, they don't love themselves neither. But guess who they do love? Beyonce.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's put that energy towards her. But we forget that everyone is dealing with this issue.
Well, you know what? I think people enjoy the allure of the travel
Yeah.
to get somewhere, right? You
Yeah.
like to travel to a concert because you like the energy and the flames and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
But people don't travel to themselves.
Yeah. People
Very
don't
rare.
travel to
It is
themselves.
very rare.
Mhm.
So you like, free your mind and your ass shall follow, right?
Mhm.
But free the spirit, and then what happens?
Free the spirit, and you find freedom. You find freedom.
Mm.
You find beauty. You find love, and you find yourself in a position where you can't be broken.
Mm.
You cannot be broken. That's what I see. That's exactly what I see, and that's exactly what I'm always gonna continue to be searching for. Cause with these energy radars, there's a lot of low energies around.
Oh my God! Look, I'm telling you, the low energy is so threatening. You should be very concerned when you walk out your door and what you're gonna find, and not only what you're gonna find within yourself. Because all it takes is 15 minutes of road rage for you to end your life or end somebody else's.
Or someone getting you mad at the right place at the right time. Oh man, or being low, or being just so low to the point where you lose all the love for yourself, and you done gave all your love to this false world. Imagine how low you get. Your vibration so low to the point you turn to someone else who you're not even. And then you wake up 3 years later and say, "Who in the hell am I?"
Oh yeah, I mean you can get deep. It can the self-denial can get so deep.
Self-denial can't get deep. Self-denial get deep.
Because I mean, I think about the things that I was trying to be. I mean, when I was growing up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like just the perception, the idea of trying to get to the NBA, that was just so out the way.
Yeah, I had big nipples. I had big nipples. It was tough, man.
Oh God.
No, it was tough, man. It was tough to do that. I had to wear like 3 shirts underneath my yeah. It was kind of crazy. But it's just I'm like, it's not about like you see Rick Ross taking his shirt off.
Oh yeah.
He don't care.
Mean,
I don't know how he feel about himself, but I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, his confidence is undoubted.
Well, I don't know if it's confidence or I don't know if someone's propping him to do it. I don't know if it's the chains. I don't know if it's the money. I don't know what it is. But all I'm saying is just off the action.
The action. I mean, but the action follows confidence.
Yeah.
Confidence follows the action.
Yeah, that's true. That's
So if
true.
you're more active about who you want to be in that moment, you present a different level of confidence that you building, and you're building it.
Yeah.
Nobody else is building it.
Yeah. And you know when people do that, that's where it becomes contagious. And this is what they want to stop people from being, because that's the reason why they put the box in front of us. They put the box in front of us so that we could continue to idolize other people besides idolizing ourselves
Right.
as true entities and deities of this world.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but no, it's just we're beyond enemy lines right now. Behind enemy lines.
well, you know what? We're behind enemy lines because we're choosing to look different. We're choosing to think different.
Yeah.
We're choosing to create different.
Yeah.
We're choosing to foster energy different. We're choosing to be accountable, not only for each other, but for those that drink water around us, that eat food around us.
Is my gun down here?
Well, brother, I don't know.
Sorry.
It's all, it's all good.
I see it
Well,
all, to be honest.
Safety first at these points in life. So I will say this. We have almost concluded to our 15 minutes. We didn't even introduce ourselves. This is Joe Sway.
My name is Joe, and I'm happy.
Yeah, I know.
I'm in love. I'm in love.
Yeah.
I feel beautiful. Hey, beautiful means exactly what it means. I don't want nobody to be out there thinking that they not beautiful. You tripping. I'm beautiful. And I'm good.
I like that.